back to another edition of the Feed Elite Athletic Podcast presented by John Roberts Toyota in Manchester, Tennessee. Please be sure to go see them. We have our special guest today, Coach Libbi Stejskal. She is our volleyball head coach. And Coach Libbi, talk to us about the Webb School so far in your first couple months here.
Sure. So what was attractive to me about the Webb School when I was interviewing and kind of going through the process was just the idea of the sense of community that's here. It's the bell buckle bubble that you're in. And you get here, I feel like I've been here a few months. I feel like I've always been here. Whether it's someone on the academic side and maintenance and technology, athletics, whatever it might be, the students, even for that matter, getting acclimated and learning where buildings are and what time does this class start and what time do we get out of here? I mean, everybody has been super welcoming, and that's been transitioning into a place where I'm from Nashville, so not many people around here know who I am. But coming in and, like I said, already feeling a part of the community, a part of the family, like I've always been here.
Absolutely.
It's been great. It's been a great experience.
Webb is definitely a welcoming place, and obviously it's a lot. When you get here, you see it's a lot, and we operate very closely to a college education,
Absolutely.
a very, high education, high standards here at the Webb School. So far, in your experience, what has been the most unique part about the Webb School?
I think just giving, like you say, it's like a college experience. I think the first week that I was coaching or teaching a class, I had to reach out to one of the other teachers on campus, and I was like, hey, are they allowed to, talk on their cell phones in between classes and that kind of thing, or something silly like that? And I'm like, is that allowed? And they're like, oh yeah. We give them that freedom because those expectations are higher, not just on our end, but on their end.
Right.
They expect more. Hearing about the honor council that we have here, that we have students that are willing to step in and hold those positions. Again, whether it's honor council or arts or sports or whatever it is, that those kids, they're holding themselves to that higher level.
Right.
So I think that's just been, inspiring on my end to see that I'm like, oh, okay, like I can hold myself a little bit higher and walk around and be like, do I want to act like that, or do I want to present myself like that, and that kind of thing. It makes you feel better about yourself and kind of hold yourself to a higher standard. So not just from the faculty and staff all the way up from the head of school, but it's the kids as well. So that also makes this place unique, and
right.
It's just really cool to experience.
Absolutely. So transitioning from the school to the athletics, you're in your first year here as the volleyball head coach and getting to basically run that program throughout the summer. Talk to us a little bit about the preparation that went into this summer. Now that we're in August, fixing to be in September, talk to us about how that transition has been and what have you seen from a team standpoint in a positive direction.
Yeah, and for you to say we're almost in September, that's wild, because I'm like, it was just May. It was just the end of May. Oh, yeah. It was just the end of May, and we had 4 girls that were able to make it to workouts,
Right.
That's also been something that I have had to get used to, knowing that we have some that are available because they're local, they're able to get here, and then we've had people from California, Canada that are playing on our team, and some that weren't even here until 2 weeks ago, until school started. So right off the bat, we got to work. The girls that were able to be here, we have some girls that have played for the program for 4 or 5 years, and some girls that this is the first time they're playing, or they're transitioning from that middle school to high school. And we had all of them showing up this summer. Right. It takes some adjusting. Of course, I'm a new coach, and they're moving to a new level, or again, this is a new program to them and to me because we don't know each other. So we had to get to know each other, earn that trust, and earn that kind of, or develop that relationship. We spent a lot of time this summer on the court, yes, but working out too. We spent a lot of time in the weight room to build that strength, to build our quickness, our stamina, and that kind of thing. Something we're still working on. But it's definitely, it's funny now that I can look back and be like, how many of us think that we maybe should have ran a little bit quicker when we were doing those runs and that kind of thing. And they getting to teach that and to do that with them this summer and work that way, that they appreciate it as well. That they're like, oh, I can see, or just to see that pride in them. Oh, I think I'm getting a little, we came back from dead period. I can see, I have muscles now, or I feel stronger, and I'm lifting more weight than I thought I could, and that kind of thing. So a lot of prep in the weight room, as well as just kind of, we were limited. So it's hard to scrimmage when you only got 6 girls or anything like that. But we prepared all summer. We made do with what we could. The girls, when they were here and able to show up, they gave it their all. Then we had the opportunity, the end of July, mid-July, we went to MTSU for a team camp. Again, not everyone got to be there because some weren't here yet, but the girls that did, I think it was a fantastic experience for them. Again, young and old, some seniors, some freshmen. Great for team bonding, great to see believe in themselves, believe in their teammates, and that kind of thing. I think that was a huge turning point for us to gain that camaraderie there, and then that trust with each other. So
as you can tell, Coach Libby has high energy, and I have high energy, and that's something that we have in common. Our players, a lot of players love coaches who are engaged. They're in the drills, they're in the practices, they're in the games, they're getting you hyped up. Is it hard for you? Is it hard for you to be consistent in that elevated energy, or is it just your natural personality?
I think it's my natural personality. Even on the days when the girls come in, and I know them well enough now, where I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why are you the quiet one today? I think I've had like one quiet day the entire time that I've been here, and it was on a bus drive because I was tired. That was it. But it comes natural, and even in this, I am solo this season, which has been a learning curve for me, but also a great experience because it does give me the opportunity to meet with these girls one-on-one. So at times I'm like, okay, I'm tired, but I got to show up for those girls. They show up for me. I got to show up for them. So
right.
Even if I'm the only one hyper, if I'm the only one being silly or doing something goofy, like if they can remember it and have fun, I tell them I got my 4 pillars that we want to build the foundation for this program. All those equal joy. As long as we're having fun at the end of the day. Are we competing? Yes, but are we having fun? Because if we're not having fun, what are we doing here?
You're right.
Right?
You're right. Well, Coach Libby, before we depart, kind of talk to us about expectations for this upcoming season. What can we expect from your team, and talk to us about just the hype around your program?
Sure. I got a very competitive group of girls. I'm a very competitive person. Expectations are high, not just from me, but from the girls as well. And I think that is, I have a pretty young group. I have 4 seniors, and then the rest are sophomores and freshmen. Great leadership there, and they are competitive. So whether that means wins on the scoreboard, services, aces, whatever it might be, kills that we're getting, blocks that we're getting, look for us to compete on the highest level that we're able to. I told them last week, the road to state begins today, and they laugh, but the biggest thing that I've fed into them all summer is that they got to start believing in themselves. There's no reason why we can't be a contender, and there's no reason why we can't compete in this district. Is it a tough district? Absolutely. But I see that as a privilege.
Right.
So we have the chance to compete against some of the best players in the state. Why can't we be some of those players as well?
Absolutely. That's a great answer. Without thinking, I'm going to give you a series of questions.
Okay.
Just answer them. Don't think. Just go. Okay. We ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Favorite movie? Go.
Happy Gilmore? I don't know. I saw it on TV last night.
Favorite TV show?
I've been watching a lot of I can't tell you what it's called. Where the boat people, it's reality TV. Anything reality TV, I'm going to be honest. Below Deck. That's the name of the show. Below Deck.
Favorite food?
Candy, sweet candy, sour candy. I don't know. I know.
Yikes. Okay.
I'm a nutrition coach. Right?
Favorite color?
Pink. All day long.
What is your favorite coaching phrase?
One that I carried it was our motto when I played in high school. Know your role, do your job.
Do your job. Last one. What's your favorite dessert?
Brownies.
Easy. There you go. You did great. You did great. Well, Coach Libby, we appreciate you coming on the podcast, and we're looking forward to this upcoming volleyball season and can't wait to see what we can expect. Any other comments before we depart?
I don't think so. We've already played one of them. We only have a quick home season, I will say. We only have 4 home matches. Get out and support our girls. Come see how hard they've worked this summer in this school year. And we'd love to see you guys out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Feed Elite Athletic Podcast. We ask you to please subscribe and click the subscribe button on our YouTube page, and have an awesome day.